What up, YouTube? Knives and Gear Insights with another short unboxing first impression video for a newer release from Civivi. It's not the newest, but it's not old either. It just came out not too long ago, and I've been looking at some of the reviews from other YouTubers, and I figured, why not pick it up yourself and get yourself some inspiration on this knife because I liked it. It's one of the later releases now. It's the Civivi Hyperpulse, and it's a button lock. And you guys have probably seen already several reviews of this knife, but I just want to, give my impression as well. So let's get into it. I know it's an aluminum handle. That's pretty much all I know about the knife, and then that's a button lock. But yeah, so you got your Civivi pouch as usual, and then whatever else is in here. You got your knife, cleaning cloth or cleaning pouch, and all the other Civivi stuff that's always comes with it. Civivi stickers and all this stuff. So here's the knife. I picked up the blue version. It comes in like 3 or 4 different versions. It also comes in a Damascus version, which I didn't want on this knife. I just figured, the standard looks much better in my opinion on this one. But yeah, it's a not full-size knife. It's a little bit more compact knife overall. It's very light actually. Because it doesn't have any liners. It's full aluminum scale, so it's very light. It's a button lock. You got let me think. I think it was 14C28N steel on this one. It could also be Nitro V. Let me check real quick. Computer is slow today. So we got 14C28 blade steel. And you got a reversible pocket clip, which this one is actually not. You can see it's not nested, unfortunately. I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But being nested would have been nice in this as well. But I guess they stopped, or they didn't do it just to give the screw a little bit more material to hold on, since it's aluminum. So you don't want to rip those out. This is not, not the strongest material when it comes to screwing something in. You got your speed holes, which is okay. I mean, I'm not a huge hole fan on knives, on those speed holes, but it's okay. I mean, it could be worse. It looks nice. This blue is actually really popping here. But yeah, overall, you got your flipper tab, of course. You got thumb studs, your steel pocket clip. It's a pretty basic, knife, but I think it was $69 or so. Let me check real quick one more time. Yeah, $69.70 is that knife right now on Amazon. So there's no discount on it. That's what it costs. So pretty much. Let's do some quick size comparisons with this knife with other ones that I have. So where is it at? Where's my drift? Oh, there it is. So compared to the drift LCT, you can see the drift is just a tad larger, not by much. We Knives Equibic, same company, or yeah, the sister company. You can see it's taller, of course. This is a very slim profile overall, the Hyperpulse. And we got another Civivi here. Let's go with the placoid. You can see that's larger, definitely. And then we got the big boy, the Sencut Frontera. Definitely larger. And then let's get a little bit out of the brand. Not too many Civivi or so many We Knife brands. Here's the Petrofetrich Beluga and the little Lander 1. So yeah, it's much more closer to the Lander 1 actually. I mean, it's still quite larger than the Lander 1, but it's much closer to that, as you can see. So let's get the weight on this one. I think this is very light. I think this is just barely over 3 ounces, honestly. Let's see. Or 0. Right on 3 ounces. 2.999 or 2.995 ounces. So yeah, right around 3 ounces. So this is a very light knife. Very light, actually. All right, so let's go over some design. Here you can see the jimping is actually really nice. It goes around the flipper tab. You got these thumb studs with the profile here, so they are grippy as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I believe let's do hardware check. I mean, as far as I know, has Civivi and even what is it called? Sencut and all V knives have switched to all T8 hardware, I think, and then over the most recent knives here. So you got T8 here, you got T8 body screws. Except at the pocket clip, that's T6, okay. But yeah, body screws are T8 and the pivot is T8. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get the blade out. So wow. So you can see this is a if it wasn't so reflective here. This is a hollow ground blade actually. This is a really thin edge. Like this is probably a super turbo slicer in my opinion. At least the looks of it. It's a standard knife profile. It's really like a really appealing knife profile in my opinion. I really dig it. You got a decent sharpening choil here. I wouldn't. You can probably even choke up on it a little bit. I mean, don't choke up too close to the blade. If you push backwards on it, like towards the flipper tab, it's all right. But I would probably rather stick to this holding it like that. And it's still, I mean, like I said, I have large hands. I still got a full 4-finger grip, so it's great. It's still a good size knife, even though it's on the little bit smaller side. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit. It seems to be a little bit few prints on here, but that's okay. You have absolutely zero prints on this knife, which is cool. You have absolutely nothing on this knife that shows the branding other than the pivot, which I love this. This is really great. So that's something I really like about this knife. Um, let's get a measurement real quick on this. So we got a overall length. Actually, never mind. It's actually 8 inches long. I would have not expected that. I didn't even look at the measurements when I ordered this. Okay. I take back what I said earlier. It's not a compact knife. It's a full size knife. It's just a slimmer profile. So you got an 8-inch knife. You got a blade length of 3.5 inches, and you got a cutting edge of 3 3/8. So yeah, that's definitely a full size knife. I apologize what I said for earlier. The chimping up top here is really pretty much perfect. For the way if you hold it like this, the chimping is almost perfect. I mean, you have this little notch here where you can put your thumb rest in, so that works good too. Let's check real quick the sharpness, but I think since this is a hollow ground blade, oh holy yeah, oh yeah, that's sharp as hell. So yeah, I'm not even continuing doing anything else on this. This is really sharp. But yeah, that's definitely a sharp knife. Let's do some size comparisons real quick while we have it open. One more time with the Quiet Carry Drift LCT. Oop, let's move this a little bit. We're out of the screen. Sorry, guys. Let's do the V knife Equivic. And then, as you can see, they're pretty identical. I'm actually flabbergasted. about. I really thought this is a smaller knife, but it isn't. So I really, like I said, I'll apologize. I'll take it back. Um, so we'll just go with the Equibic here and the Frontera. So you can see they're definitely larger, of course. Yeah, they're like I would call those large knives, not full size. They're large knives. Um, and last but not least, the uh petrified fish beluga, and then the little lander. So you can see, it's a little smaller than the beluga, definitely slimmer. Um, the lander is a little slimmer too as well. But yeah, it's a very very nice profile on this knife. Um, yeah, I would definitely say this is a for $69. It's priced right, I think. Let's see the button. Actually, oh yeah, it works great. I don't have no lock stick. I mean, I know that some people have complained about lock stick, which I can honestly. I mean, I'm using my left index finger actually, versus some people using the thumb when they're right-handed, and I don't experience any lock stick on it yet. It might build up one. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, overall, it's definitely um, a knife I would at $69. It's not a bad pickup or at all, especially with the. It's a budget knife, but it's like I would say it's a elevated budget knife, especially because of the aluminum handles. Because budget knives, yes, budget steel, okay. But as soon as a knife has aluminum scales, I wouldn't call it a budget knife anymore. I call it the elevated budget knife. But that's just me, I guess. Um, but yeah, overall, I would definitely say this is a worthy pickup for $69. I will link it in the description if you like it. Please subscribe my channel. Use my links, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.